You want to help me get ready for my very first author signing? I have it, well, when you're watching this, it will be this week on Saturday. But when I'm filming this, it's actually next week on Saturday. I'm having my very first author signing, Idaho Falls, Idaho, at Barnes & Noble, which is really exciting for me. So there's a couple of things I need to do. The books, you're sitting on all of them right now. I have all of my bookmarks already. I'll show you. See, all the bookmarks. Pick a bookmark, any bookmark. They're literally all the same. It says, magic was on her side. It's so cute. And then it's got the cover on the back and a hidden message. And then the Legend of the Salt of the Earth, book 1. Ta-da! I have like 500 of these because I dream big. So I have these. They're just in a box. They're ready to go. And I have all the books already in boxes, ready to go. And so I need to make a QR code printout type thing. I'm debating I might laminate it just so it doesn't get smashed up, and maybe so I can like put it on something. I have a, well, this thing. Can I turn you around? I don't know how to turn you around. I won't worry about it. It's just like a little shelf that I thought about like having it lean up against, and then I can put books on the shelf, and then maybe use it to hide like my pens or something. I have a bunch of pens over here, so I will need to go through and figure out which pens I want to use. I'm leaning towards, I know a lot of people like to do book signings with Sharpies. I hate writing with a Sharpie on paper. It's like running fingernails on a chalkboard for me. It just goes, ugh. It's a visceral reaction. So my sister-in-law and brother-in-law got me a bunch of these Papermate Flare felt pens. You can't see it. For my birthday. And I was a little bit like, I don't know, because I'm picky about my pens, and I've fallen in love with them. And I particularly, this is what, I may or may not have been this actual pen. But this is the type of pen I used to sign my first book. And I like the way it felt. And I've been using them in writing my planner and stuff. Plus they come in all kinds of pretty colors. So I'm thinking I'm going to pick like 10 of these, which is probably 9 too many. But I'm going to bring these, and then I'm debating on if I want to bring, I also have these postcards that I made from Otter Sands. What do you think? Yes? No? I don't know. We'll make that decision on the day of, or probably the night before. I'll probably decide that the night before. But I have, the only thing I really need to like make is the QR code thing. So that's what we're going to do today. And then I think that's it. So come along. And if you were wondering, yes, I'm one of those people that has like 800 tabs open at the same time. It's how my brain works. It's not always a fun place. Okay. You can't see it, but I double checked both of the QR codes. They work. They're there. Yay. I kept it pretty simple. We just have the newsletter, sign up, and then follow me on Instagram. Probably good. Yep. I mean, they're going to be in Barnes & Noble, so they can just buy the book right there is the idea. So I'm going to print this out and get it laminated, and then I have to go cook dinner. I think we're pretty much ready. I think this is really the only thing I needed to get done. Everything else is kind of ready. And then, I mean, picking out which pens I want to use. Probably blue, probably dark green, gray, yeah. Now, here's the real question. Do we want to stay like on color brand, or do we want to get wild and add like some maroon in there and just grab like the darker colors? Do I want red? Red sends a message. This needs to be corrected, so not red. But like, yes, maybe? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like stick with kind of like the oceany type colors. I think that'll be what we do for that. And then I'm not bringing any Sharpies. And I think I have a black one of these somewhere. I have these like literally all over my house because I use them everywhere. And so they're everywhere all the time. But that's what we're going to do now. Get it printed off and laminated, and we'll be good to go. You get to see a different part of the office. Printers tend to work the best if you plug them in. Just, you know, pro tech tip. All I have to do now is laminate it. So, come down here. Fresh and hot off the press. Nice and toasty. Woo! Getting all the angles. All the angles today. So, got that done. It's all laminated. And I have a like recipe book holder that I might take and like just prop this up on just so it has somewhere to sit. Books, bookmarks, pens, ways to contact me outside of just there that's easy to QR code and fill out, or hit follow on Instagram. Is there anything else that you need for a book signing? Snacks, but I'll probably pack that the day of or night before. Water, but again, pack the day of or night before. I wonder if you get pee breaks. I imagine you would. And then, can you hear my kids fighting? It's witching hour. It's 5 o'clock. I need to go make dinner. I think that's everything. I think that's everything off the top of my head. So I guess we're ready. Because they will have a, they said they'll provide a table, they'll provide a chair, they'll provide a tablecloth. And so I just need that. And then I have this thing. This is what I was talking about. Get it down without knocking anything down. Like this kind of thing. So I'm thinking I might take this so I can like stack books maybe on top of it, or I don't know, just to create some various levels. Does this bend down? I think it's supposed to. Maybe not. Oh, yes, it is supposed to. You have to pop it out though. Ooh, not all the way out. Let's not get crazy here. There you go. So that'll fold up nicely. Take this. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'll need to take. I don't know. What would you take? What would you take to an author signing? It's my first one, so I'm not sure. But as far as I know, I think that's everything. So you're welcome for this long video where you got to stare at my back and watch me laminate one thing. See you next time.